Operation Blood Orchid. Finally, Operation Hell is over, and we get some new content that we've been wanting for a very long time. And I think this season did satisfy the community. And yes, I still think headshots are no longer a thing. But this season brought things like that extremely obnoxious castle glitch, or even the fact that everyone tries to spawn peek, or even run outside for a really dirty kill. But I do admit that I have done some pretty dirty things as well.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles. Your location has been compromised.
Yo! Why would you throw that stuff outside?
One op.
Look at that, Shredder. Thank you.
Is it me, or do I think that everyone is getting better at the game at a much faster pace? I know it's Season 7, but I hate that I see at least 3 plats every casual I play. I just want to have fun, and not sweat my balls off trying to get an advantage. Even though I hate the map, Operation Blood Orchid was pretty decent. Now stay tuned as I go into a commercial break.
Yeah, I smell good. Is that your voice cologne? I'm flying like a drone. Panera is your home, so stop calling on my phone. Whoa! I just massacred the fuck out of Whoa! There goes another one.
One op 4 remaining.
Whoa!
With the release of Blood Orchid, we received our attacker Ying, or should I say, girl who has bullets the size of sunflower seeds and has flash cluster bombs that work half the time. I do not like Ying. I used to in the beginning, but as time went on, I was like, screw it. I always find myself shooting around 40 bullets at someone just to get tapped on. I find Ying balanced, but man oh man, you need to have deadly aim. If you miss the first few bullets, you're done for. And don't let me get started when someone like Ella or Jaeger jumps on you out of nowhere. I never use her shotgun because I never attack with shotguns in the first place. Her ability is decent, but she is the type of operator who would be forgotten after the first few seasons, or next seasons. Kinda like Frost. No offense, Frost means, if that even is a thing. Whatever, her ability is diverse. You can stick them onto the ground or window like Fuse, and you can throw them or roll them under doors. It's also cool that depending how long you hold it, how long it takes to set the flashes. But if you're defending and you are hiding behind the couch or looking the other way, the bombs won't affect you as much. And usually when Ying finds out that you didn't get flashed when she dies, be aware of the hate comments you get, like, you're a hacker, or I'm reporting you. Ying is my least favorite operator of this season, and I find her pretty mediocre.
I'm gonna fuse it. There's one more. Come on, he's gonna get me. He's out of the room. He's in a room in front. To your right, Shredder. To your side, next room in front of you. Right there. He's right there. Nice job.
Op 4 eliminated.
Our Chinese defender, Legion, is one of my favorite operators. His T5 SMG is amazing. I love using it. It's so smooth, and their bullets are like so straight, unlike Ying's T95. I find it the only gun that can work with any sight, even though I prefer the holographic the most. But a compensator on that baby and you're gold. This gun, the T95, can easily trace headshots. The recoil doesn't bother me that much. His 612 shotgun, though, is also very good. This thing kills like they never knew what hit them. And they will be smashing their keyboards saying, "You motherfucker, just quit rushing it and give me a fucking chance!" This shotgun is a stunner. Mr. Cargo Shorts can be played in many ways. You just roam around, throwing traps around the map, which is what I do. Or you can set a trap or two and wait for them to get stung. And they'll be like, "Ow, my ankle!" And you'll be like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" His traps are different because you need to play through the round gaining more traps. I heard about the Frost Legion combo, but I don't have time for that. His ability is very different, but it's a deal damage over time trap, and Legion is a counterpart to Rushers. Ash would be like, "Let me whip the hell out of you, you little motherfucking queers," and then when the trap gets them, they'd be raging in their mic saying, "That wasn't supposed to happen!" Legion is a boss, and I definitely recommend him as a first DLC operator. Due to Operation Hell, we received 3 operators, and we also don't get a Season 3 map, which I'm extremely pissed about. Because, like, I bought the Season Pass, and we're only getting 3 out of 4 maps. No, that's unfair. You ripped off my money. But it's not too big of a rip-off, but I don't care. You should not do that in the first place. The third operator is Ella, or as the pervs say, Mrs. Thick Yoga Pants. But really, it's just a video game. Like, when or how are you gonna get that ass? Ella is another 3-speed roamer to the game. She is an easy operator, and like Jaeger, is very toxic. She is like a Spawn Peeker 2.0. Her Scorpion is really good, and it mostly gives lucky headshots. Once you can control that sucker, you have it covered. I find Red Dot or Holographic useful for her SMG. A compensator is also good. Her shotgun is not used very much, but I find it much fun, like the 612. It is like a slower version of the SASG-12, which is a gun I like very much. The FO-12 is the only shotty that I run a sight on. Her pistol comes with a red dot sight, but I don't think it's too big of an advantage. I still find myself using her sidearm as much as any other one. Ella's gadget is like a trip mine echo burst. Even though it lasts shorter and does not change its effect on your response, this also stops rushers. Put this with a Legion trap and I'm pretty sure they will need to retreat some way. I find some people play Ella like Legion and guard an area that an attacker can flank on, and they place gizmo mines and wait for the signal to strike them down. Ella is also another one of my favorite operators, and I definitely see her being used in the far future of Rainbow Six Siege. So that covers the 3 operators in Operation Blood Orchid, and stay tuned after this commercial break. Oh my god, fuse! Protection
if you remain in this area. Op 4, last operator standing.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
15 seconds. 10 seconds to go.
In Operation Blood Orchid's mid-season, we received 3 major changes and 1 really cool elite skin. Blitz received a buff where he can sprint with a shield covering most of his body besides his legs. I don't find this change significant because I still don't see Blitz used that often. Ella received a nerf where she was lowered to 3 Gizmo mines and a higher recoil for her Scorpion, so it's harder to control. This definitely does not change people's opinion on her, and she is still as toxic as before. The biggest and most significant change is Kapkan's buff. First of all, he is changed to a 2-speed and a 2 armor, and now he has 2 more traps than before. If you don't think that was enough, his trip mine lasers are now invisible. If you were like me and you thought that was too OP, don't worry, because the damage lowered to a 60 HP loss at most. The Jaeger Elite skin is my favorite that came out, and of course I had to buy it. The emote is cool, showing him set off his device. And for the sake of God, he is not a Nazi. His uniform clearly shows it's from World War I, which there were no Nazis back at time. Go back to history class, you freaking idiots. How do you think of these mid-season changes? I find them pretty Gucci. I hope you enjoyed my cover on Operation Blood Orchid. It was a fun ride through Season 7, but now Operation White Noise will be released tomorrow, and I am very excited for the new operators. I will be streaming for an hour in the first few days they are released. On December 5th, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I'll be streaming on YouTube, trying out the operator Vigil. On December 6th, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., I will be streaming on Twitch, trying out the operator Dokkabei. And on December 7th, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., I will be streaming on YouTube, trying out the Polish operator Zofia. I will try to upload more videos on Rainbow Six Siege with moments and information. Be sure to check out my other content, and on your way out, smash that like button, and please subscribe. can we reach 200 subs? Have a nice day, guys, and don't underestimate the Breakfast Clan. This is Mr. Pop Tart signing out. Peace!